box. Make sure your chair is on a nice sturdy surface. I have mine on my mat, and so it needs to be on something that will not slide. You've got to test it out. Make sure you have it. Also remember, you can use like your kitchen counter or a windowsill. We're going to step back into our dog pose. So the variation of down dog at the chair, we have hips right over ankle and head in alignment of the spine. The degree in which we step back or step forward, it is all dependent upon our shoulders, our hips, our low back. We want a straight spine, back of sacrum, back of skull, one line, hips over ankles. So you can play with it, maybe see if you can see yourself in the mirror. When you do shift back, finding the line that's best appropriate for you, hug in your abdominal diaphragmatic core. Just give a nice extra length. And then on the inhale, make sure you feel nice and secure on that chair. We're putting a little weight there, heels down, hips forward. Exhale, shift back, tone abdominal diaphragmatic core. Easy does it now. Inhale, lift up, shift hips forward, head in alignment of the spine. Exhale, glide back, tone abdominal diaphragmatic core. This is going to help us open our shoulders, the back of our legs, our hips, our glutes. There's a little weight bearing as you come forward. So if that's not appropriate for your shoulders, skip this part. Maybe just come a tiny bit forward. So play with it, notice, sense, and feel. Make sure that you are working in a pain-free range of motion. So when we work our chair at class, we know the chairs, we're working with them. So like this chair is so different than the chair we use at class. So I had to play with it a little bit to make sure I had it just right. So I want you to play with it and take your time, make adjustments according to need. The next time your hips are shifted back, hold here for a little bit longer, tone abdominal diaphragmatic core. Remember, your back position will depend on your very own body. All right, let's lift up now and step up, both feet come all the way up. We're going to return right back to the chair seated position. Let's sit on the chair this time. We'll do a little bit of our finishing twist and opening. So lift up, we're seated to the side, so hopefully you have a chair that can accommodate. We'll lengthen the spine, ear over shoulder, shoulder over hip. Nice, beautiful seated Tadasana. So we'll twist always first to the right, reach through the left knee, draw the flesh of your belly to the right. Notice, this might be exactly where you need to be, that's it. Maybe even less, maybe even more. So remember, if you're not meant to twist, you skip this one. Reach your elbows out to the sides or use your hand for leverage on the chair. If it's available to you, you're going to look over your right shoulder. And then release your head, your shoulders, unwind your spine. All right, let's situate. Get that right leg onto the chair. Hold on to the back of your chair. Make sure you're in a stable, sturdy position. We want to try to drop down our left knee. This can be a little tricky, so be careful. If you can't drop it all the way down, partial drop is perfectly good. So bring down that knee to the extent that's available to you. Make sure that you're not shifting your left hip down. So try to stay as level as possible. Tone abdominal diaphragmatic core. And maybe reach up left arm. Maybe keep left hand down or by your side. And then we're going to take a little lean to the side. Maybe shoot that arm up. See how it feels. And then release your arm down all the way. Release your leg. Let's spin around to the other side. So again, we'll come first to our twist. So we want to make sure we have plenty of room. We don't want to be leaning to the back of the chair. Ear over shoulder, shoulder over hip. Tadasana, seated Tadasana. Grow the spine long and tall. Reach through the right knee forward, and then we'll twist flush of belly to the left. Hands anywhere you land. So I always like to do hands free, and then wherever you land, that's where you stay. If you land here, this is where you stay. Reaching elbows out. You can use the chair for leverage. Very therapeutic for the back, for the shoulders. You must move within your range of motion. Release first your head, then your shoulders, then your spine. All right, let's drop down. Now the right leg, the left leg comes solid onto the chair. The right knee comes down. Tone abdominal diaphragmatic core. See how this feels. Adjust according to need. Maybe you have to have your toes turn the other way. We're doing just one toe position. You can change it each time if you wish. And then reach your right arm up if that's available, or keep your arm down by your side as we lean a little bit to the back of the chair, possibly reaching up. No worries if you can't. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, float down. Slide your foot back to center. Let's turn around and face back to the front. Bring in your support that you need. Add your socks. Add whatever you choose now. And sit up nice and tall. Use the back of your chair, even if it is a lean back. I do want you to lean all the way back. Close your eyes. And then draw right into your breath, your attention now. Breathing in and out of the nose. Try to create a breath that is as soft and smooth as you can get. Small. So really super small. Notice how the smaller you get your breath, the more your shoulders relax, your body relaxes. If you can, keep your eyes closed. Soft breath, small and low. Right here, fluttering in the diaphragm. Shoulders passive. Now let go of all control of the breath. Close the eyes if they're not already. Draw your vision down. If it bothers you for your eyes to be closed, by all means, open them. Let the skin across your entire body be soft. Let your lip be soft, your jaw. Relax across your shoulders, your chest, your belly, your hips and your legs. Let the weight of your arms be heavy, and feel all points of contact to the earth. Feel the sturdiness, the steadiness of the earth, and the calmness, the softness of your breath. Now no longer controlling, just allowing the breath to ebb and flow as it pleases. Rest. Wiggle now your fingers, wiggle your toes, and then bring your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. We'll finish with one single Om. You may join me or listen. I'll begin with an inhale. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.